Hello everyone, this is Professor Pawan Shwankar and I welcome you in the 51st lecture of Mechanics of Material, and today we are going to discuss numericals on the deflection of beam. So in the last lecture we have discussed one derivation regarding relation of slope and deflection. Okay, so before we start numerical, some important formulas for different type of beam as well as loading that should be discussed. So generally we will discuss only simply supported beam for this unit. So let us discuss the important formulas for our beam. For this unit we have selected only simply supported beam with a different loading. So point number one is simply supported beam. Simply supported beam with point load at center. So problem when a numerical comes for simply supported beam with a point load at a center, so two things we should know, that is a slope theta either at first end or the last end, that is a theta A or theta B, and the formula is minus WL square by 16 EI, and deflection, that is YC. Here this is a simply supported beam supported at end A and at B. Okay, that's why we calculate, and beam will deflect as like this position. So either you can calculate slope at here or at here, at point A or at point B, and deflection, maximum deflection occurs at point C. Okay, so deflection at C is given as WL cube by 48 EI. Condition number 2, when beam is of simply supported beam with eccentric loading. Simply supported beam with eccentric loading. For eccentric loading, theta is given as again theta A or theta B equal to W, that is load AB. Distance AB indicates A indicates distance of point load from support A is a small a, and distance of point load from support A and B is given by small b. Okay, and formula is WAB by 6 EIL into A plus twice B. This is a slope, and the deflection Y is given as minus WA square B square by 3 EIL. And the last one, that is for simply supported beam with UDL, uniformly distributed, UVL. I am extremely sorry, UDL, that means uniformly distributed load. Beam will be simply supported and loading will be uniformly distributed load. So for this condition, theta is given as minus WL square by 24 EI, and deflection Y, you can call it as YC, is given as 5 by 384 into WL cube by EI. So only these formulas for simply supported beam can be utilized. So let us discuss the numerical number 1. Numerical is a beam of uniform rectangular section, 200 mm width and 300 mm deep, is simply supported at ends. That means beam is of simply supported beam, and might be which type of loading is given, it carries uniformly distributed load. Here it is given uniformly distributed load of 9 kilonewton per meter run over entire span of 5 meter. So total length of beam is 5 meter. UDL value is given as this is not the point load, this is a UDL 9 kilonewton per meter. From this value we can find out the point load. We know that UDL is converted into point load like W is equal to point load is UDL intensity into span, that is a total length. The value of Young's modulus for the beam material is 1 into 10 raised to 4 Newton per mm square. Find slope at the supports, that is theta A or theta B, and maximum deflection, okay, Y, C. So let us collect the data first. What is given? First of all, width E is given as 200 mm. It's a cross section area given for the beam. So beam is of a rectangular section. Whenever rectangular section, that means dimensions are given, we can easily calculate the moment of inertia of that area. So B is 200 mm and D is depth is 300 mm. Okay. Next, so width and diameter, width and depth is given, then moment of inertia can be easily calculated. Hence, moment of inertia, that is I equal to, for rectangular portion, moment of inertia is BD cube by 12. So put up the values. B is 200, D is 300 cube and by 12. So moment of inertia I is 4.5 into 10 raised to 8 mm raised to 4. Okay, you got the unit. B's unit is mm and D's unit is again mm, so and mm cube, so mm cube into mm raised to 4. Here we calculate moment of inertia. Then UDL value is given. UDL, small w is as 9 kilonewton per meter, that means 9000, okay, kilo stands for 10 raised to 3 Newton per meter, and total length is given as 5 meter. Let me convert it in a mm, 5000 mm. Again see, UDL is to be converted in Newton per mm. Okay, from UDL we can calculate load. So point load W is what? For UDL it is small w into L, UDL intensity into length. Okay, so UDL intensity is 9000 Newton per meter into length is 5 meter. See here, I have taken small w in Newton per meter and length is also taken in meter. So per meter and meter get cancelled. So W we got as 9000 into 5, that is a 45,000 Newton. Okay, so we have calculated here load or point load, which will be useful in our formulas. And value of E is 1 into 10 raised to 4 Newton per mm square. Okay, no need to convert anything. So theta slope is to be calculated, so theta A or theta B, and the slope YC, these two things to be calculated. So let us try the formula for deflection, slope. Hence slope for this beam theta A equal to theta B, and the formula is, let us check that page, minus WL square by 24 EI. And let me tell you guys, negative sign indicates a downward deflection. Okay, beam always get deflected in downward direction like this. So put up the values. Minus W is 45,000, L is 5,000 in mm square by 24 as it is. Value of E is 1 into 10 raised to 4 and I is 4.5 into 10 raised to what? 8. So slope will be calculated in a radian, and that comes out 0.0104. Okay, unit should be radian. So this is the solution for slope. The next thing that we need to calculate is deflection. So yc equal to, what was the formula? Simply supported beam and UDL. So 5 by 384, last case 5 by 384 into WL cube by EI. So put up values. Yc equal to 5 by 384 into W is 45000, L is 5000 cube by E value is 1 into 10 raised to 4 and I is 4.5 into 10 raised to 8. So YC should be 16.27. YC is what? Deflection. So unit should be mm. So this is the solution for first numerical. Okay, got it? Now next numerical. Problem number 2. A beam 6 meter long, simply supported at its ends. It carries a point load of 50 kN at its center. The moment of inertia of the beam, that is I, is given as equal to 78 into 10 raised to 6 mm raised to 4. Then if E for the material of the beam is 2.1 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square, calculate deflection at the center of the beam and slope at the supports. So which type of beam is given? Simply supported, carrying a point load. So which case this is? And point load at center. So it is a case number 1, simply supported beam and point load at the center. So case number 1. Okay, so you let us utilize formula for case number 1, this one. Okay, we have recently solved numerical for third case, UDL and simply supported. So theta A theta B is minus WL square by 16 EA and deflection is WL cube by 48 EI. Okay, only two formulas are to be utilized and just solve the numerical. So beam of 6 meter long, simply supported at its end, carrying a point load of 50 kN at its center. Moment of inertia of the beam is given as equal to 78 into 10 raised to 6 mm raised to 4 and Young's modulus value is 2.1 into 10 raised to 5. Okay, so data is length is 6 meter, that is 6000 mm, carrying a point load, that is a capital W, is 50 kilonewton, that means 50,000 or 15 to 10 raised to 3 Newton. Moment of inertia is already given, it's a ready-made value given, I equal to 78 into 10 raised to 6 mm raised to 4. In first numerical we have calculated I as it was a rectangular in section, so BD cube by 12, it is directly given here. Young's modulus is given as E equal to 2.1 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square. Okay, and what is to be calculated? Deflection, that is theta at A or B, as it is a simply supported beam. If it is a cantilever beam, so only slope is like a theta, and deflection at center of beam YC. So two things, slope and deflection. So let us start for formula. Solution, deflection YC equal to, what is the formula? WL cube by 48 EI. very simple numerical. Formula is given, only values to be submitted here, and you will get answer. So W is 6000. Sorry, W is 50. Sorry. W is 50,000. 50,000. L is 6,000. L cube. So 6,000 cube by 48 into E is 2.1 into 10 raised to 5, and I is 78 into 10 raised to 6. So YC comes out as 13.736. What? As this is a deflection, so mm. So YC is 13.736 mm. And next one is slope theta A or theta B equal to, what is formula? Minus W L square by 16 EI. 16 EI. Put up the values. Minus as it is, W is 50,000 into L is 6,000, so 6,000 square by 16. E value is 2.1 into 10 raised to 5, and I is 78 into 10 raised to what? 6. So slope is 0.068 it is in radian. We again can calculate this answer in a degree, if specially it is asked like calculate slope in degree. So what we will do, answer into 180 by pi. When we need to convert a degree into radian, multiply by pi by 180, and in from radian to degree, 180 by pi. So 0.06868 into 180 by pi. So answer is 3.935 degree. Okay, this is a theta. This answer is acceptable in radian as well as in degree, no issue. Clear? If it is asked to calculate slope in degree, then go for this, otherwise no need to calculate. Especially we generally use our theta in a radian. Okay, and now the last numerical for this part. Here problem number 3. A beam 4 meter long, simply supported at ends. So again beam is simply supported, span is given, that is length is given as a 4 meter, carries a point load W at its center. So it is said that load is acting at the center. So case number 1. If the slope at the end from the beam is not to exceed 1 degree, here directly slope is given, and the basis of that find deflection at the center of the beam. That means load is not given, so we'll calculate load first and then deflection. So let us collect the data. L is 4 meter, that is 4000 mm. Okay, and theta is already given, theta A is equal to theta B is equal to 1 degree. So degree to radian we can convert, so 1 into pi by 180 simply. So it should be 0.01745, okay, in radian. Now what is to be calculated? Deflection. So YC equal to what? And we again don't know the load here. So what is given and for which parameter we have the formula, that is the deflection. So we know the deflection as well as we know the formula. Hence deflection theta A or the theta B is given as what? WL square by 16 EI. Okay. So angle is given as 0.01745 equal to WL square by 16 EI. Okay, and what was the deflection? Why? So deflection, because so many unknown terms are here. E, I we don't know, again we don't know the W, so directly get the deflection. So deflection YC equal to, YC is WL cube by 48 EI. So this is the formula. Okay, see here we are adjusting our deflection. So YC is what? WL cube by 48 EI. So I am writing like WL square into L by here 48. So I am writing 16 EI and remaining 3 here. So what becomes WL cube by 16 into 3, that is 48 EI. So what is this? WL square by 16 EI, that is our slope. So YC equal to, slope is given as 0.01745. This is actually smart work, as we don't know EI, but still we can calculate this one. So 0.01745, that is a slope, and this is your slope or the theta A. L by 3, we know the L, that is 4000 mm by 3. So deflection will be 23.26 and deflection should be in mm. So this is the numerical, very important numerical. Okay, even though value of E or I is not given, still we can calculate deflection. Okay, thank you, we'll stop here.